Time now for a look at the weather forecast with Derek.
Thank you, Paul, and a very good morning. We're live here from the 2019 Weather Summit in Tyrol in Austria. 54 weather presenters and forecasters from right around Europe taking part in this weekend event. 16 countries represented and over 60 live broadcasts over the next couple of days. Now, we're here in the Stubai Valley. Yesterday, we managed to get up across the glaciers and take a look at those shots on your screen. This is the largest glacier in Austria. Absolutely beautiful scenes, glorious sunshine. Now, there is some very heavy snow up there this morning, so they did bring us down here into the valley, and unfortunately I did bring a little bit of rain with us, but check out those peaks. Over 60 kilometres of slopes here across the valley, and looking absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, Paul, and you're welcome back here to Tyrol in Austria. Of course, we're here for the Weather Summit 2019. We're joined by 54 weather presenters from right across Europe. I'm going to say hello, Ireland.
Good morning, Austria.
Good morning, Switzerland.
Good morning, Germany.
Good morning, Britain.
And of course, any fans of GMB will obviously know Laura Tobin.
Hi, good morning. And I'd just like to say that Tobin is an Irish name, so I love you guys. My family from Ireland, love you.
And a big hello to Pierce as well. Anyway, in terms of footage, we got the AM drone up yesterday, and take a look at some of the fantastic shots there from the Stubai Valley. Of course, any fans of sledding and skiing will be delighted to hear there's over 62 kilometres of trails for cross-country skiing, over 80 kilometres of winter hiking trails. Absolutely fantastic. Look at those peaks there in that glorious Austrian sunshine. Here this morning, it is raining down in the Stubai Valley, but back home, you'd be glad to know, plenty of sunshine right up and down the country. Now, it is quite a cold, quite a frosty start out there, so do wrap up nice and cosy. In terms of those winds, once again from a northerly direction, and they'll certainly shave the edge off those breakfast time valleys there at about 2 to 6 degrees Celsius. Thank you, Paul, and hope you've enjoyed our coverage here from Tyrol in Austria right across this Friday morning. Absolutely pouring out of the heavens here. I must have brought it from home, but we did manage to get the cameras up the mountains. Yes, there's some beautiful sunshine here across the Stubai Valley. And take a look at this. This is me in action. My first time ever skiing. Took to it like a duck to water. An absolute pro. That clearly isn't me, but for anyone heading out to this neck of the woods, we've over 62 kilometres of trails across the Stubai Valley. That footage there, absolutely stunning. Now, in terms of weather back home, I'm giving you loads of sunshine, plenty of it being dished out right across the country. Slightly cold, slightly frosty, so do wrap up nice and cosy in that northerly airflow, and certainly shaving the edge off those daytime valleys at 2 to 6 degrees Celsius. Now,
Now let's have a look at the weather forecast and go live to Derek, who's in Austria. Derek.
Thank you, Colette, and a very good afternoon. Coming to you live here from Tyrol in Austria on day one of Weather Summit 2019. 16 countries taking part, 54 forecasters from right across Europe, broadcasting to over 80 million people this Friday afternoon, so certainly no mean feat. Now, the rain here in Tyrol beginning to ease off, but yesterday we got our weather drone up across the Austrian Alps, and take a look at this. This is the Stubai Glacier, the biggest of its kind here in Austria. 80 other glaciers across the Stubai Valley, making way for 62 kilometres of cross-country ski trails, and of course 100 other 3,000 metre peaks in the area, so they certainly are at the forefront of climate change. Now, let's take a look at the weather back home and the outlook for today. It's a cold and crisp Friday ahead with sunny spells for most. Temperatures there on average at 7 degrees Celsius. And following all that heavy snow we had here today, and indeed yesterday, it looks like perfect ski conditions out here through the Austrian Alps, with Saalbach, Tyrol, and of course Obergurl leading the way with excellent conditions there on the piece. So otherwise, back home now across this afternoon, following that cold and very frosty start, it looks like widespread sunshine right up and down the country. For tomorrow, it looks like bright intervals with patchy rain from the west on Saturday. Temperatures there on average at about 7 to 8 degrees Celsius. So that's your weather for now. More following the news at 5:30 live here from Austria. Until then, have a good day, good and talk, agus slán go fóill. The Agrivicorda August Fáilte Rover Shot coming to you here from Tyrol in Austria as we wrap up day one of Climate Summit 2019. Absolutely teeming out of the heavens here through the Austrian Alps, but we did manage to get the weather drone up nice and early this morning. And take a look at this. This is the Stubai Glacier in all its glory. Absolutely fantastic. 80 other glaciers here across the Stubai Valley, giving way to over 62 kilometres of cross-country ski trails. Also over 100 3,000 metre plus peaks in the area. So they're really at the forefront of climate change here on the third pole.